What is up? What is up? Good morning, everyone. Everybody's still whistling along, Copper Owl said. And so, got a good hunt hopefully today. I did get 3 boxes this week. So whichever one we have left over, we will do either Tuesday night, if Rick is still not able to stream, or we will do it Wednesday afternoon. Usually my 4 o'clock start time on Wednesday, and then 6 o'clock start time on Tuesday night. So that is what we're looking at as far as boxes. Copper Owl, I owed Copper Owl a box. He has got the quad zeros on that designation on top. So hopefully that will be a good hopefully it'll be a good box. I can see a couple of bicentennials in the back, so I'm not absolutely positively sure on how well it's circulated. We won't know till we get her open. And hey, Brian and the twins. So we got some auction goodies. I forgot to put my proof set on there. So we will also have a 2006 proof set on there. I still have 5 to go. We got a 2008. I think all of the rest of them are 14 coin silver proof sets. So that's going to change a little bit. So how are we doing? How's everybody doing today? Appreciate everybody dropping in. We got 27 people all in here already. I bought a couple more ancient coins from Bo Palmer, and these things, he said he was going to get them graded. I would be scared to death that they would come back clean, being that old. These are from the Persian Empire, 90% silver, drachma, or drachm, 15 or 591 to 628 AD on the one in my hand. The other one's a little different. So, and they're hammered coins. So I've never run into that before either. And you can actually see the markings on it where it looked like it was hammered out. So that's pretty cool. Let's run down the list, see who all is here, and then we're going to get started. We are going to get started. Let me get my chat set up, and then we can get along. Get along, little doggy. Make that a little bigger so for my old eyes to see well. And then we got to go close that. Get back to that. Set up my other. I hope everybody's doing well. Getting all close to the middle of the year already. Is that not crazy? Get the subscribers only set up and take that heart off. If you're on your phone or other devices, that thing can be annoying. All right, so there we are. Let's go ahead and get a Copper Owl. Sounded like he might be a little busy today, so let's go ahead and get this box open so that if it's not a good circulated box, we can make changes. As always, if I don't feel like, if it's just got too many new ones in it, then I always offer the next box. Now this one got some new ones, but it's circulated, you know, decently with some others. Like that is a 2023 Ender, but it got a circulated coin on the other side. Can look it up. That might be a full row. That might be a full row. So there may be some. That's old 71. So I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to start off and just see what it looks like, and then we'll go from there. So. Good luck, Copper Owl. Thank you, sir, for getting in on the hunt. I'm sorry we could not make it all work last week, but, you know, them's the breaks. Them's the breaks. That's all we can do. So, got a lot of new ones in here. Let's search a few rows. We may end up having to go to another box. So, let's go ahead and take a look at a few rows. Because, if you know, I mean, it's heavily peppered with the new coins, but if we find silver in there in these first few rows, then it, you know, kind of mutes the point that it's not circulated real well. So get my big thing there, get a sip of coffee. Tea time. How you doing? Hey, I'm fishing today and listening, but can't be holding the phone cause they biting, boys. Well, you're more dedicated than I am, Tea Time, because I'd just be fishing. I would just be fishing. There is a 2020, so I do need to look at these, and I did. That was a 2023D, but that to me is a good sign that we have the have that in there, because that's a little bit better. It's going to be our first NIFC, but that's just a better indicator that they're got some circulation going. So NIFC number 1 is a 2020. 2020. Roll number 2. So that one had a good bit. This one does too. And somebody's marking them. How dumb is that? That's 2020s though. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. 2023s, and then that 1 2020. So let's do 3 more rows. Let's get to the 5 row mark. See if we can find a silver hiding out, and then we will give Mr. Owl the opportunity to change if he wants. 2023, there's a 2020 again. So Copper Owl will be on Sunday, it sounds like. Kind of reading in between the lines on the chat. Did you get a good box last night or something there, Mr. Owl? Yep, lots of new ones. Lots of new ones. But it is circulated, so they are getting to where they need to be. Still 2023 heavy. Still 2023 heavy. PTF, good morning to you, good sir. Hope you are well. Gabe, I hope you are also too. Gabe is a WalkerMagnet super fan. And I always have to say hi to Gabe. Thank you for watching today, Gabe. I hope you are doing well. Gabe Bowen is Martin Bowen's son, and he loves him some WalkerMagnet. So, always happy to give a little shout out to my best friend Gabe. Not a great bop, circulated bop, but nothing to stop the presses with. Well, you know, these days, let's see, we got one more row to do, Copper Owl. What are your thoughts? Are you in the mood for changing? Hey, James Short, I met a guy at the UPS store, and we talked coins and what have you. He's kind of like he was in that kind of hobby. So I invited him, gave him a card, invited him to stop by the show if he had the time. So we'll see. It's got all of the hitters, 2021, 2023, 2020. So, Copper Owl, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? We got one more row for certainty. Hey, Bill Snodgrass. I did not run the chat either. I need to do that. 72p. We got 42 people up in here now. It'll be a good one. All right, let's get this last row out of the way for Copper Owl. It'll be decision time. Copper Owl will have decision time. This one has a few less. It's got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So half the row is new coin on that one. Half the row is new coin. 71D. 71D. Keep going if you feel bad at the end. Okay. All right. I can do that. We can certainly do that. There's the Black Magic Marker Man back. He's moved to Alabama, I think. He got tired of some old codger up in northwest Arkansas undoing all of his handiwork. So he has moved to Alabama, it looks like. So I need to update the finds. We have 4 2020s, all of them 2020s so far. 4 2020s. Oh, wow. I don't know how y'all do that stuff. I just don't know how y'all do that stuff. Now, you know, back in my younger days, I was late. I could stay up. Back when I worked night shift, so a lot of times when I would go to lunch, somebody would be on, you know, and I would drop in. But now that I don't have requirements of getting up at a certain time every morning, I love my bedtime, buddy. When my bedtime rolls around, I am ready to go. Ready to go. I slept pretty good last night. As I had one bad night all week so far, so I am sticking like super glue to this little regimen. Copper Owl said he felt it this morning. Mr. Netfiend. Netfiend, did you see any of that information I sent you? I know that was not the greatest example. I don't know what your expectations are on the 81cc, but I found one at my coin shop the other day. And I sent you a picture. So if you're interested, I'm more than likely he still has it, but I think I told you, you said you'll take that. I'll take that. All right, well, I will get it for you then. I will get it for you. I think he wanted 300 for it. Only 298,000 minted, somewhere in that range. So I will get it for you. That is a, cause I saw your list, and I gave him your list too, Copper Al. So if he was to come across any others, maybe we'll get a leg up on it. Really starting to get some deals from the guy there. November 6th and 8th. All right, thank you, Dad's Spare Change. Yep. Yep. It looked like the real deal. It got some wear, but, you know, I mean, I would imagine just a grade or two higher and it would be thousands of dollars. And maybe out of most people's range. 72D. Yeah, right. Some of those you gotta fudge on a little bit to get them in the book. I will go by Monday and pick that up for you. We'll go by Monday and pick that one up for you. Let me get my other blade out. I'm not liking this one as good. Much more quicker to do it this way. Alrighty, here we go. Copper Al staying with the box. I commend you, good sir. I've done that before sometimes, and it ended up being a good thing. So I wish you the best of luck, and thank you for the years of channel support that you have given me. I know it's a reciprocal thing. We all tend to try to scratch each other's back. Oh yeah, I just came off some, Elizabeth, for my tooth. Just finished up some. Oh, still didn't run the list. Let's do that. Oh, me. I see Bill Snodgrass. Hello, good sir. Brian in the Chin. Twins. Whew. Cammy King, Chicken Man Dan, Copper Al Coin, Dad's Spare Chains, Elizabeth Flood, Fleabag, Net Fiend, PTF, Silver Serpent, Silverman, I almost said Silverman Dan, Silverman 92, Starika, and Tom Thumb, all in the house. So thank you guys very, very much. Bar much. I appreciate you, bar much. What is that? 71. I got a 74 they didn't mark up. Not the DDO. I got another 2020 here. So we are up to 7 NIFCs, all 2020s. 7 NIFCs, all 2020s. So what's been on y'all's radar this week? Anybody had any good hunts, or did you see any good hunts, or did you see some goodies on auction somewhere? Maybe picked you up a little pretty something. What have you been doing this week? I had a few things with my dad. Update on my dad, because I don't think I've streamed. Was it Tuesday? Or did I know everything about my dad on Tuesday? Anyway, it's nothing super serious. He did have a clot of some kind. Whether the doctor said it could have been a piece of cholesterol, or it could have been a small blood clot or a piece of a clot. Hey there, Martin Bowen. He says, I might be late, but I'm here, and we appreciate you. But he lost vision in his left eye briefly the other day, and he didn't tell me about it. He called my aunt and was trying to get her to arrange a doctor's visit for him. Well, I finally got wind of it. She called me, actually. Another 2020, Copper Al. She called me and let me know that he had got in touch with her and wanted to get to the doctor. She told me what happened, so I called him, and I'm like, suddenly losing vision in an eye is not something to wait 2 months to see a doctor on. and she had made him an appointment with the doctor that they used, but they didn't have an opening until another 2 more 2020. Didn't have an opening until July, I think, and I'm like, no, that ain't gonna work. Got 5 poles out. Have you caught any big ones yet, tea time? But anyway, I got him in touch with his family doctor, his general practitioner, and they were able to do a referral, and we got him in the next morning. So, but he says he lost vision in that eye for just a little bit. Said he rubbed it with his finger and it came back. And I'm like, well, that doesn't seem like a good remedy for losing vision in your eye. And I asked the doctor about it. He said, yeah, it's possible that, rubbing your eye increases the pressure in your eye, and it's possible that you could flush a clot through that way. So, yeah, if it works, it works. But we got him on a baby aspirin. Hey, Shellbell. Got him on a baby aspirin for the thin his blood a little bit if there is an issue with a clot somewhere. Robert Bruce, good day to you, good sir. Matthew Merriman's in the house. Happy Saturday to all. We are trying to find Copper Owl some silver in this box, or anything really aside from a 2020 NIFC. We found a bunch of those. I need to update the board. But don't forget, this afternoon, Paul Spare Time will be on with a large auction with lots of goodies. So if you're interested in the auction side of things, you need to go check Paul's comment video out. I think he does have a list of the auction items on there. So make sure you check Pa and HUD and read out, go over and look, see what they got, what kind of goodies they got. They got half cooler full of crappie. Wow, are they running this time of year? Tea time. I've never really went crappie fishing. I was always a bass fisherman, and then as a child, we brown fished, but never really went crappie fishing. Now my dad he liked to crappie fish when he lived on the river, but I never went with him crappie fishing. But I do know that they run the banks at certain times of year, so I'm assuming that may be why you're out in the neighborhood. So we will use that there as a miscellaneous stamped coin. Got the peace token going there. So peace, everybody. Hey, Kevin Hawthorne. All right, freaking. Hey, freaking awesome. I've been reluctant to ask the question in CoinOps chat, but what is going on with CoinOp? If you can answer that without a large, too much trouble, because I don't see any auctions anymore. Is he just taking a break, chit-chatting with the community and all, or will he go back to doing auctions at some time? So anyway, if you could update me on what's going on with that, I would appreciate it. I guess I could send him an email too if you do not feel like it's your place to talk about it. So anyway, we got a counter stamp coin. We got a 71D there, not the DDO. And last but not least, a 2023. Let's update the what Tom Thumb done went out and hit the slots. So we got 11 total right now. 11 total. Vincent C. in the house. How you doing, sir? Brown Sugar, good to see you. Whew. So Copper Owl has, I told Copper Owl last week that I would refund him on his purchase if I didn't think, because the box was heavily circulated. So this box here, right now I'm not liking it. If we find silver, I'll like it. If we don't find silver, I'm going to refund Copper Owl's money for him so that we can clear the books on that. There's another 2020. I had offered him that last week and he just wanted to push it over, but sometimes you don't want to push $65 out. Sometimes that might buy a supper. 2020, that'd be 2 more for 13. 2 more for 13. We got to get off unlucky 13. And we need, we got a miscellaneous. I didn't put that on there. 1 miscellaneous. We're getting some of the harder ones out of the way. Okay, all right. I'll send him an email. I just want to make sure he's all right, his business was all right, and I always like to look at his auction lineup. I have bought some really nice stuff from him over the years. So that's the thing there. I just noticed the last several streams he's done did not have a sales list, so was hoping there was not something wrong with the business. We've got 2020s, 2021, 2023s, no 2022. Were 2022s a really low mintage year for halves? Because I don't see many of them. I do not see many of them. Hey, JC. JC likes Pam. I saw Nick. I think Nick got his package today, or might have got it yesterday, but I got a notice. There's a pocket coin. Add that to our miscellaneous. That's a 72D too. All of that wear on that coin, and this one you can see the FG. Oh, we're going to put it up there though. Come back here, 2020p. Lower minted, but not NIFCs. I figured it must be because, you know, I've seen every one of the newer coins. 2024, very few. 2023 Ds and Ps. 2021s, 2020s. Are all of the newer coins. There's a first out of the ordinary NIFC, the 2011. 2011, I think that's 2 more. 2 more to add to be 15. Hannah Bug got a new job. She'll be starting next week, so we're kind of excited about that. Get her back out with some regular work hours and all, so 2020. Proud of her for pushing through and staying with it till she found a place to land for a while. Might not be the permanent job, but get her back in the workforce and in the work frame of mind, and who knows what that might have been. God guided, you know, no telling what she could move on to do from there. Well, that is too. I mean, but that's what we call rent down here. Dad's spare change. That is what we call rent. I did find a pocket coin. It got kicked back out of the coin machine, and I can't find my doggone bang ring. I had two of them. Can't find them anywhere. And I took it outside in one of my cans that I dumped coins in and rattled it around. I know they thought I was an idiot, but I wanted to open it. I was going to give it to one of the tellers. Oh yeah, we're piling them up. It's got a lot. Copper Owl chosen to stay with it this time though, and we're just going to see where it goes. More than likely, it'll just be I'll just refund him his money so that everything is right in my mind. All of these are 2020s too. Every one of them. Got one 2011. Everything else has been 2020s. Everything else has been 2020s. I have found silver in boxes that had over 400 NIFCs. So you never know until you hunt it. You never know. There's another 2020p. We're already past the max. I know some people do face value, but I just do it as that if we get over 10, then we'll just move to a 90. So we'll just go ahead and give you a 90. You can keep 10 of them. You can keep up to 10 of them. And then if you want to trade them in, I will give you a 90 for it. Hey, KCB. Did I read that? Yep, KCB. Sometimes I look at things and it doesn't compute right, and I usually get it backward. Incognito stopped by to say howdy. Incognito's been recovering from a 3-way bypass. And so I would imagine that oh, there's Anfield. All right, Anfield, thank you for dropping in. I can bet that metal detector will be swinging double time now. Now, Incognito, you got full circulation back. So good to see you though, Incognito. Okay, all right, Copper Owl. Not a problem. I usually separate out the 87s anyway because they are not common NIFCs. So you would have gotten that one anyway with the box. If you keep the box though, so we're not positive on keeping the box. So that will be up to you. And if there's one or two oddballs in there, it's possible it could find its way to your area. I was thinking that in my head, Copper Owl. I was like, well, he don't even want 1970s. I was thinking that in my mind. You left out a good one. You left out a good one. There's an 82p. Kind of dirty. Sometimes it's hard to see on the 82p. All right, I see something there. I do see something there. That could be Martin Bowen. You never know. I think unless somebody has sent, I don't think I've had a taker on the last box, so, and that's all fine. I'm not asking anybody to do that. I just I don't want to get ahead of myself on it. We'll hunt it regardless. So Please understand that. I'm not advocating for somebody to bid. I'm thinking that that's the G and the FG that we're seeing there. There's not good clarity on it though. No, I don't know. I think that may be an OFG. Let me find me one of them. See if I've got any of my alcohol swabs in here. Let me see if I can just take a little isopropanol and make that a little clearer there. We have found some OFGs of late. And this does have a polished appearance on the breast of the eagle on back. So I'm just going to give it a little light rub with the isopropanol. See if we can get some more clarity. I think that's the G we're seeing there. I'm going to go ahead and call that not what we're looking for. It's always kind of been a thing with me on the no FGs. If yeah, that's where I was headed with it. PTF. If it's not clear, you know, I just soon not keep it. I made a gut call one time in a stream on a 71. Oops, sorry about that. On a 71. Thank you, Chicken Man. On a 71, and then I even had it packaged up to go to the guy that won it. And then I had another box that I searched myself, and I found a real 82 or 80. No, it was a 71D DDO. And I found one that was a no doubter. And then that was so cool though, because I could kind of check it against the one that I thought was a DDO under the scope, and it was not even a contest. You know, once you find a real one and see the doubling, it makes a lot more sense than what you're looking for. It's been a while though. I wish I could find a couple more. Incognito says, you guys are also supportive. You make this wounded heart feel stronger. Well, thank you, my friend. Thank you, thank you. All right, we are moving on. I will update the board on the NIFCs here shortly. $71D. Yeah, I changed it. It's off now. Should be off. Should be off now. 71D. Captain Vic, good to see you. Good coffee. I know Martin and Valerie and Gabe are busy today. They're moving into their new houses today, so they have been working hard trying to get things ready to go, and today is moving day. Still some work to do, but that's all right. It's a lot easier to get up in the morning and start on a project laid right out in front of you than it is to have to drive extensively to get there. So I am proud for you guys. Congratulations on finishing that big project. And Now comes the good part. You can just sit back and enjoy. Sit back and enjoy. Get out on the porch, have a cup of coffee, or an adult beverage of your choice, whatever you like. No haters here in this stream. Yeah, I know, it's trying, and then it goes and does something like that there, Copper Owl. But, you know. So what we're going to do is, see, like in this row right here, I'm going to find a cap bust, and then I'm going to say, well, Copper Owl, I just don't think this was a good box. It had way too many new coins in it. Sorry about that. Thank you for your time. See you next week. Hey, Visterian. We stayed at a Holiday Inn Express, and it was, I think it would have been okay, but they were cleaning floors and stuff, and the carpet had gotten wet. I don't know if it was from something going on, but so it kind of, I don't know, it was not what I usually expect from them. So hopefully, I don't know that I'll stay at the same spot or not. We do need to kind of research hotels. I know I don't mind paying an extra $50 a night or something like that for a. All right, there you go. Free King has put the magic wand on it, so no telling where we could go from here. Hey Nick, how you doing? Did you get a package today, Nick? I think I saw something was delivered, or maybe it just made it over to Canada. Net thing, that was uncalled for. That was totally uncalled for. Maybe not totally uncalled for, but you didn't have to go there. Okay, yes, it was accurate. It was accurate. I won't have that problem no more, though. But, you know, that thing you had always wanted to be put on a pedestal. That's all I can say about that. Okay, I had just got a... I saw that little little ringy-dingy thingy thing right there. Where'd it go? Right there. I guess it's a little piece of wax or something. It was, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it was perfectly placed on that coin that I could see it through the holes on the back. For Eastridge. For Eastridge, we were talking about hotels where we stayed at last time, and some smart feller named Net Fiend had to pop in that not to let me choose the hotel. Good to see you too, Nick. Yeah, Holiday Inn. Yeah, there's well, you would just have to look PTF. That's what I did last time. I used my credit card points, but there's all kind of restaurants. There probably is one. It might not be as close to the venue, but I would imagine you could probably find one. Yes, I'm guessing though. Yeah, where we are don't like surely to green apple goodness or something. We are past 50 likes, and I'm just rambling on. That thing done got me messed up. So let's get 50 likes going. All right, hey, you guys, check Nick out tonight doing his 3.6 birthday today. So tonight at 6 p.m. So check him out. Hey, Arnie C, we are fixing to do 50 likes, so you guys were just in time. Just in time. Did somebody tell me 50 likes and I'd slip it? Because I'm quite capable of doing that. All right, 50 likes, here we go. It'll be 2 Rosie dimes today, 50 likes, and go. You got 3 minutes, and while that's running, we'll get another row out. We will get another row out. Whew, that one's almost a full row. Full row. All 2023. 72D. We got our super fan Gabe on. He is watching on Valerie's phone. So everybody say hi to Gabe every now and then. He's not able to chat, but he absolutely loves to watch the WalkerMagnet stream. So let's please remember Gabe as we are hunting during the day, during the stream, and that he is watching, and he loves it when people give him a shout out. 2020. 2021. 2020. Yes, it seems like somebody might have had a tube of these somewhere and decided to get rid of them. There's another 2020. Oh, what did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, there's Hannah Lee Cargyle. And let's see. Coin Silver, how are you doing? I'm sorry about that, Shill Bell. I must have got, oop. Oh, Shill said, I may have to agree with NetFiend. You had a pretty fancy room. It was fancy. I didn't look at it for the amenities. I was looking at it strictly from that bed looked comfy. I don't care what nobody said. So, anyway. It was kind of foo-foo. You're right, NetFiend. NetFiend's first words out of his mouth when I met him was, what kind of foo-foo place is this? Oh, me. But it had a yoga mat. So, I mean, how bad can it be? It had a yoga mat. All right, so that's going to finish up the, I'm going to have to change that, I know, because I was looking at something else the other day. Let's see. All right, we're going to pick a winner. This is for 50 likes. Got 41 people in. Thank you, everybody. Nick Moner. Man, I am constantly sending stuff to Canada. What is up with that, Nick? What is up with that? Congratulations, Nick. Congratulations. I will be doing all the giveaways next week. You are welcome, sir. We have gone to a once a month mailing on the giveaways, so we will start getting those out. Probably start working on them tomorrow. And hope to have all of them goodies headed to a mailbox near you soon. Nettie Susan, how are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. G-Dub, good to see you too. And by the way, if there is interest, I am going to be making another submission to PMG. So if there's anyone out there that stop for a real quick lunch, all right? Well, good deal, Valerie. Thank you. I know y'all are hard at work today. We moving into the new dig, so that's got to be exciting. There's another 2020. I hope you got a good place for Gabe to sit down and watch the stream. Good morning. Actually, almost good afternoon. Okay, G-Dub. G-Dub, there is a option now, totally up to you. The grading fee for that, if I remember right, it will be $37. But PMG has a new service. Not to my knowledge, Kimmy King. The next box will be double stacked. And so to my knowledge, nobody has bought it yet. I'm checking my PayPal just to see. I don't see anything there. I don't see anything on Cashapp. So as far as I know right now, no one has purchased it, Kimmy King. Okay, no rush. But they do have an option now that you can get it back in a 15 working day turnaround. So we're going to try it with something. I'm not sure which, but we're going to at least do one bill that way just to see. Because, I mean, if you're going to pay 15 smackaroos for expedited service, then it better dang sure be expedited, So, wouldn't mind being, that might be a good little YouTube short to do. That we're trying out PMG's expedited service. Supposed to be back or be graded in 15 days. So next giveaway, I can put together an order. I'm unsure what to do with these Persian coins. That I bought from Bo. He said that he was going to send them in and be graded, but I'm just unsure what to do with these Persian coins. If I send them in and they come back without a grade, I don't know. So something that old, it'd just be hard to imagine it didn't get cleaned somewhere. So I'm unsure on that, but I do have 4 quarters. I'm going to offer the Kimmy King first. We can work on a deal there, NetTheme, if you get with me on email. Kimmy King has the first option. Kimmy, can you give me a yes or no on that? And then if you do not want it, we'll let William E. have it. Okay, PTF. All right, $65, Kimmy, and William E. Kimmy had asked about it first, so I'm going to give her the option to get the box if she wants it, and she said she did. This is a beautiful 71. Why can't they ever be? Why can't they? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. 65. My PayPal and stuff should be rolling across the screen there. So PayPal is at Mike Cargile, all one word. And you'll see my channel logo generally on my pay options, so that you know you got the right one. There's a 2000 mixed into that one. Thank you though, William. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. There's a 72p. The other 2 boxes that we have will be double stacked. I will have a box for Wednesday, for my midweek, either Wednesday. There's another 2020. So either Tuesday night, if Rick's not going to be on, and or Wednesday afternoon if he is going to be on. So I know at some point he's going to get to a point that he doesn't feel like he's got to be on it every day. So it may not happen until he gets back into into the house and is able to work on it as he can. So, but for the time being, and this week especially, we will be doing a third box, and we will do that box on either Tuesday night or Wednesday afternoon. Now, William, something you may consider, I'm just putting this out there. Once we get the box open, you kind of get a gander of what you think. Oh, okay, the ancients received authentication but did not get a grade. All right, thank you for that information. So it's basically an issue where if you want to just get them protected, you send them in, but don't expect to get a grade on them. Don't expect to get a grade. I see now. I see. Thank you for that, though. 2020, another 2020. See where we're at on these. I can update the board. Do like they do in the casino. Make them match up. Thank you, Kimmy. Is this your first time to hunt, Kimmy? You've got my screwdrivers and stickers, though, I'm pretty sure. So that is 25, 26, 27 total, because we have a 2011. What is that? All right, so 20, that's another one. So it's 27, 28 total. 28 total. But my thinking was, William, if you wanted to see what the other box looked like when we opened it, you could go ahead and get in on the sister box for Tuesday or Wednesday if you wanted to. Totally up to you. $72. $20. $20. $20. Oh, okay, William. That's all good, brother. So I will. We'll be sold out Tuesday if the boxes hold up for Mr. William. And of course, as always, if we open her up and it doesn't look good, I will either refund or I will offer you a solution there. Either way we go, we'll make it right. We will make it right. $72. We have found one silver. It seemed like on each of the last few streams we've hunted halves on. So we're inching back into some good stuff, maybe, hopefully. 2020. 71D. Hey, Chicken Man and Shell Bell is in the house. $74D. Ready for the rain to let up a little bit. We've been getting rain just about every day, and it's not just a rain like a steady rain. It's messed up enough that you can't really plan to go do anything outside, like cut the grass or do any of that stuff, because you just don't know when the next cloud's going to come through and rain on you. $72, 2020, $73D. Okay, thank you, PTL. I will take a look at that for sure. This is true, Tom Thumb. $73. $71. So I do have something a little unusual for my auctions. I had an opportunity to buy Dansco albums from the coin shop. A guy had brought a huge collection in that was in albums, and he sold albums and all. And so they had, I don't know, 20, 21 Dansco albums, and I mean, these things are in immaculate condition. They look like the guy might, almost it looks like the guy might have decided to put his collection in albums, and then he changed his mind. He ripped the cellophane off to put the coins in the album, changed his mind, sold the coins and the albums. I mean, that's how good they look. It looks like they've never been used. 2020. So I will have a variety. All right, William E., I appreciate you, brother. I will go ahead and put you down for Tuesday night. But there are a couple of duplicates. If you are looking for a album for nickels that you're not really worried about having the, all the dates just right, or maybe you wanted to do a silver proof nickel album or something. I mean, a proof nickel album, that would be pretty. But I know I've got one repeat rather. There is just a plain generic nickel album, so it doesn't have any of the dates on it. So I've got two of those that I will be doing. They will all, I have to look at those. Give me just a second. My nose is being aggravating. Thank you, William. I appreciate you, brother. But, so they're just plain Jane nickel albums with no dates. So, but if you're looking for an album for that, I have a couple of those. The rest of them are the big hitters. Big hitters in albums. Got seated dimes. I got seated quarters. The Walking Liberty album will be out today. I've got Kennedy's. I got Washington quarters. I've got State Park quarters. I've got Indian Head pennies, Buffalo nickels. So a wide variety there. 2020. other chat back up. Hey Otis, how are you? Good deal, Elizabeth. Brian Dixon, I had some great hunts this week. Found 4 nickels, 2 38S's, a buffalo, a proof Jefferson that I picked up, a bag of pennies, and found 122 wheats with over 30 that were pre-1940. Well, you can't get mad at that, Brian. Good hunt. Very nice. Very, very nice. Good to see you too, Otis. Jim Thompson from the Outer Banks of North Carolina in the house. Ten rows to go. 10 rows to go. Do not think this is going to be a keeper box, but you never know. A couple rows of silver would just make all the difference, wouldn't it? Flea bag getting serious. There is a 2022. So we have found the pretty much found the that's not an NIFC, but I'm not sure I've got one of those in my album, so I'm going to set that aside unless you want it, Copper Owl. But I don't think this is going to be a box you want to buy, so there's that. So we have pretty much found all the newest editions, every one of them, except for 2025 now. Hey there, Scott H. Texted back and forth with Paul a little bit this week. He's been sick all week, so I hope he is up to streaming today. Although he's a pretty tough old coot. He can weather through most maladies. $71. Jim Thompson. A new site started up this week for buying and selling silver, gold, and collectibles called peer-to-peer. Collectibles to peer-to-peer called Peer Metal. Looks like it's going to be an interesting site. So yeah, I'll check that out. Let me make a note. Make a note. Called Peer Metals. Did you see that, Martin Bowen? Martin might want to check that out. I will take a look at that. Thank you, Jim, for sharing the information. If one of the mods, now I don't know, let's not put it up on not put a link up to it yet till we get a chance to look at it, make sure it's a reputable site. So I don't want to open doors before we look through the keyhole, see what might be there. Yeah, I can understand that. That's a good format. Somebody had a good idea there, I think. It's 81. 72D. Not in my area, Mark. In my area, coleslaw's on the side. Coleslaw is a side dish, not a put it on the meat dish. $74D. Now we get some of these specialty restaurants that get a little hoity-toity with their offerings. Sometimes it might go along that route, but generally no. Yeah, now I've seen them do that. I've never had one. Now I've never had one with slaw on it. I wouldn't say no to trying it, but I like my pulled pork simple. Good sauce and some dill pickled on a hamburger bun. Can't get much simpler than that. And Paula Abrams has made an appearance. Hello, Paula. Hello, Paula. Good to see you. We're struggling with this box here. We're hunting it just to get it opened. Copper Owl was nice enough to contribute, but I think we're just going to refund his money because this one was not what I would call a good huntable box. Hope you are well, Paula. Had a lot of NIFCs today, all 2020s for the most part. Had one NIFC that was not a 2020. And we've had all the new coins from 2021, 22, 23, 2020. Oh. Making me hungry, Shell Bell. You're making me hungry. I cooked beef stroganoff the other night, so I've been eating on it now for 2 nights. I figure I got at least another couple of nights I can stretch that out there. It's an 85 that had a funny look to it. Another 2020. I mean, somebody must have put these up because they are super clean. There's another 2020. All the 2020s are still considered NIFCs in my book, so we will add them for the count for the year. I need to update that. I haven't updated in a month or so. I like to put, I like to update the silver numbers. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Martin's Treasure Hunting. I don't know many people that are going to look at my page and say, "Oh, I need to get a box from him. He's had 8,000 NIFCs this year." So I'll put them up there for posterity, I guess. Here's a 2020P. Who'd have thunk it? 2 in a row. We had a Sammy. We had a NIFC Sammy. NIFC Sammy. 71. $20.20. 74D. $72P. All right, last row for the box. Copper, I appreciate you sticking with me for the last couple weekends on this. I am sorry that we could not find you a huntable box. So I will, after the stream's over, I will shoot your money back to you on PayPal. So be a looking for it. Be a looking for it. Maybe we can hook up again at a later date. I tell you what, let's do. Are you still in the stream? I'll text you after. All right. All right, that did it. Flat box was not very nice. So we're gonna refund the money for Paul. Brian, did you say you needed 2020s? I think about all I have are P's, so I will get your opinion on that. I think Brian has interest in one of the auction items today, so I would not have any trouble adding a 2020 in there or two if you needed them. So I'm going to keep a stack of these and put the rest in the bucket. Crafty Dragon, yep. Let's see. And we will put that. That was in a 2022. I'm going to keep that one, see if I need it for my album. We'll put these up here out of the way. And we're going to, I know that you know that we got 75 likes. I knew it. I looked at it and it was there. I knew it. I was a psychic, didn't know it. I got an error warning on here. It doesn't seem to be affecting the stream, so I'm not going to do anything with it. We haven't dropped any frames, so we're going to ignore that, and we're going to go to dashboard, and we're going to do 75 likes. So good luck, everybody. 75 likes will be a silver quarter. I didn't ever put it in there. And a war nickel, and I just so happen I have, well, I'll tell you what, that's an old silver quarter. Y'all probably wouldn't want an old silver quarter. So let me see if I can find you a shiny silver quarter. Y'all like shiny, right? There is shiny right there. I mean. And we need a war nickel to go with it. So we got a 44 Denver war nickel and I'm going to put that in a little plastic flip. I probably got some of those here somewhere. Put your war nickel on one side and your quarter on the other. You got 1:56 seconds to get in. And while that is going up, Cammy King. Dad's Fair Change breaking out the sunglasses. Cammy, do you want to pick a box? I have box 1 or 2 of the double stack. They are black roll double stack boxes. You got 1 minute 28 seconds to get in on the giveaway. We got 28 people in, 50 in the chat. So, Cammy, yes. Cammy, box 1 or 2, my dear. 1 or 2. 2. I knew you were going to say that, Cammy, so I put 2 closest to me. Lucky James Eller's in the house. Let's get her opened up. Good luck, Cammy. Thank you for jumping in there. Maybe it'll be a good one. We are due. We are due. And here we go. Well, it looks very nicely circulated, so it does have some new ones in it. I see 2023 P and D. There's a 2021, but overall, I'm happy with the circulation, Cammy, so we are going to hunt this one for you. We got 28 seconds to go on the giveaway. Just get that out of the way, and then we will get row number 1 going for Cammy. No, thank you. I appreciate you jumping in on that. So, Lisa D, how are you doing? Got 13 seconds to go on the giveaway. 35 people in. I think we had 50 watching, so we got some people that may be missing the boat here on that beautiful 64 quarter and that ugly 44 nickel. So, all right, I think that's going to do it. And there we go. So, picking a winner. The winner's going to be for the 75 likes. Huh?
You need a drink or anything?
I'm still nursing my coffee. I might need a Mountain Dew in about 30 minutes or so.
Sorry to remember.
So, Shell Bell. Shell Bell had won the giveaway. Congratulations, Shell Bell. We'll put that over here. Just mailed you something. So there we go. Got it there. Paul Spare Time. There he is. Hope you are feeling better, Paul. Paul has been struggling with being sick this week, so I hope you're on the other side of that. And good luck on the hunt today. I'm sure it will be a great one. Paul has a large auction that will be going on after the stream today also, so make sure you check in to Paul's Spare Time. That was a funny looking color on that. It's a 80, but it almost looked silver. I had to look at it again to make sure. So yeah, that's what we need. Good circulated rows there. Well, good. Good job, Copper Owl. Good job. A lot of people have said that my streams puts them to sleep. So, you know, you could put WalkerMagnet on loop, you know, and get a good night's sleep. Just saying. $72D. I agree, Dad's Fair Change. It has been, we found a silver here and there. Cammy wants some of William's luck. So William is a lucky dog, huh? William is a lucky dog. We'll see, because we got sister boxes here, so we'll see how Cammy does, and then we'll hunt the other box for William Tuesday night if Rick's not back. So I am more than happy to hand Tuesday back over to Rick as soon as he is ready to and able to hunt it again. So I'm just keeping the spot warm for him. Oh, Gatita is in the house. Gatita, I got silver certificates in the auction today, Gatita, just saying. Matter of fact, I got 4 silver certificates in the auction today. Good mix on the newer coins. I got 2023s and 2021s. Good smooth pour there. Didn't even hit one. Today is Gatita's birthday. Well, happy birthday, Gatita. Happy birthday. 71, 72D. I was able to meet Gatita and Bellows Forge recently, so that was a night. We went out and had supper together, and they are a really nice group, couple of people there. It's always so good to meet the people you see in the chat. $72P. 71D. Good looking box starting with there, Cammy. Hopefully we can. Oh, Cammy, Pa Spare Time drops in with the 10 WalkerMagnet memberships. Pa in with the 10 WalkerMagnet memberships. Arnie C, Perry Custom, Trina Cirque, Invisible River, let's see, Wendy, FG Stacker, Lisa D, Crafty Dragon, Brian Jensen, Otis Cauldron, all gifted membership from Pa Spare Time. Thank you, my friend. That means a lot. Supports the channel, allows me to do a lot of things, so thank you, good sir. $71D. These rolls are still extremely brittle. They're hard to get to tear evenly. So I apologize if I'm fumbling the opening on some of these. No way around it. Thanks again, Pa. That was very generous. You are right, Valerie. Bellows Forge in the house. How you doing, good sir? Yep, we just finished the 75 likes. We've got 100 likes to go, and then I will have a members only and a free for all for the EOSs today. So I've started doing a members only EOS that is a little nicer than the normal EOS for my members. So usually a 90%, or sometimes it's something else. You never can tell what it's going to be. Never can tell what it's going to be. Yeah, Pa and Treasure Hog and all of that group has been pretty much getting washed away lately with the weather. Brian says, come on, Silver. Silver for Cammy. $71D. First 5 rows in the book. I wonder if it might be easier just to do them like Rick does it and open up the edges. Maybe so. That might be the new opening method for the short term. Don't forget, Pa will be on this afternoon, unless something's changed, with a box hunt and a huge auction also. So don't forget to check the posture out today. Will you have the full crew there today, Pa? $72D. ready to go. Treasure Hog is on the way. So you got the whole posse together today. That's good. Treasure Hog will be there helping Pa with the auction this afternoon. So, and the boys will be hunting the coins as per usual. So looks like a good one. Looks like a good day at the Hacienda. I got a new name for your room, Pa. I want to call it Kirby Coin Cave. 72D. $71. No NIFCs yet. I think Copper Owl might have found them all. This is so frustrating. So frustrating. All right, Pa. Okay, my friend. Thanks for dropping in. I hope you're feeling better and that your stream goes awesome today. Good luck on the silver. Pa's been on some silver off and on, much more than I have. Much more than I have. $72. Oh, they're finally in Georgia. That was a long trip. Oh, new Afghan started. Shell Bell Afghan update. Shell Bell Afghan update. $71D. Shiny 94. We can put the you-know-what back up. Because Cammy did it. She sold us out. In a good way. 72p. Hey there, Sir Benji. How are you doing, old friend? Sir Benji streams on Tuesdays at noon. And Thursday night, late, after I go to bed. Woo. All right, there's a 72D. I might be able to see FG. Oh, man, that was so close, Cammy. That one was so close to being a no FG on the 72D, I mean. Those are harder to find, a little more valuable than the 82p, I think. So, almost. Bye, Paula. Thanks for coming in today. $73D. $72p. Sir Benji, I hope you are doing well. I know know you've had a rough couple of months there, so I'm hoping your life is getting back to norm. Seems like the last few boxes that I've done of these were, the paper was straightening out, but now we're going back to this old brittle stuff. Brittle, brittle, brittle. $71D. Solar System Baby Blanket. If y'all are not a member of my Discord channel, if you are interested in that kind of stuff, I know some people do, some people aren't, and I'm all about that. You know, do you, boo, as Allison used to say. But we do have, we do run a Discord channel. Got lots of friends on there. We've all became friends through the coin community. So it kind of ties into that, So it is about coin, but it's also about fellowship and being in touch with our friends that, you know, might be a little harder to do if it weren't for that. So if you'd like to join the Discord channel, there's the link. You are more than welcome to come in and be a part of it. It is a fun little deal. Fun little deal. $72P. 71. $72D. Check the mint mark on this. Make sure it's not an S on that bicentennial. It had a mint mark, but it was not in good shape. Thank you, Shell Bell. Sorry about it. I don't know what went wrong with that. I used to be able to update that on Discord and then paste the link, but something has happened to that method. It won't do it no more. Will not do it anymore. Just get in on the best you can there, Walker. Oh, Cammy, I remember. Man, I'm so scatterbrained sometimes. Cammy King, you get a 90 and a 40 for donating today to start with. So what would you like if you're in the chat? Let me know. You can have a Walker, Benji, or Kennedy, and then a 40 also will be added. Plus skunk protection, plus if we find silver, I might the first silver found for the 40 and the 90. So possibility of some good goodies there. Anything other than the Kennedy. Well, I can certainly make that happen. I can certainly make that happen. Let's see, I've got a 6740 there. Let's see. There's a pretty 43. Let's get a few out here, see. That one has some good detail. Yeah, we'll go with that. There's a 43 Walker and a 67 Kennedy for you. To start you off, I need some more of my flips. So I've been thinking about my next big project on the house. I really am in the mind to get my kitchen painted and all. So we may soon be embarking on a kitchen paint. I've also thought, you know, that it would be nice maybe to have a great room set up instead of a den living room type ordeal. So I got to decide whether one I can do, you know, pretty quick as far as the painting goes. The other, well, I don't know, you know, I'm a man, so I just don't, and I'm colorblind man, even worse, so I'm not really sure what color it would be, Valerie. I would like something, I don't know, I feel like a kitchen ought to be light colored, like a real pale yellow or a, something along those lines. I don't know. But it needs it. It's got old wallpaper on it. And so here's the other for all of you fixer-uppers out there. Do you take the wallpaper off or do you paint over it? Because I'm going to go ahead and tell you before we get into the answers. That wallpaper is on paneling. And so it would be really hard to remove. And the spaces and things that you would have to get into are crazy. It would be pretty much any of the center walls, shell bell, from where the hallway starts going to the back of the house forward. So the den, living room, dining room, kitchen would all be one big room with just support beams to support the structural element. But and short of that, you know, I would be happy just to get my kitchen in a cleaner state. I look at it and I know I need to get to work on it. I need to do something. So the easiest thing to be for the short term would be to paint the kitchen. Yeah, I would not be doing this work. Yeah, they are load bearing, but I would not be doing that work. I'd hire somebody to come in. I would have to hire somebody to do that. Now, I could take on, you know, the painting and stuff, but because the walls in what would be the living room are that gray, it's a lighter gray than what I have this room painted as. And so I would have, like, the west wall would be one color, and the south wall that would have been in the living room would be gray. So, you know, it's going to be I need to be an all or nothing on what color to paint. And then I'm assuming, to me, the best scenario for the wallpaper would be to take some mud and cover the seams and any torn spots or whatever and just paint over it. Okay. It took me a minute to understand your comment there, Dad Spare Change, and then it hit me. I'm thinking, orange for a kitchen? You gotta watch that Dad Spare Change. He'll try to sneak stuff in on you when you least expect it, throw you for a loop. Drive safe, Treasure Hog. Good luck on the auction today. I hope y'all make a bunch of money. I tell you what now, you know, these auctions, orange would be Shellbell, he don't need any help. He don't need any help. There you go, Tom. There's another almoster. Only if you're pumped. But the bigger question on that is whether or not you try to remove all the wallpaper first, because that is a chore. And in my mind of doing things a certain way, I like the idea of removing all the wallpaper, but my goodness, that will be ugly. I bet she does say that. If Allison was still with us, I could offer you a contradiction to that there, Dad Spare Change. Oh, yeah, I know. $72D. 73. 71. I know, my friend. I know. I don't see anything just standing out in the bottom of the box, Cammy, but they do say that silver sinks to the bottom, so we'll just have to see how that happens. $74. Shiny 93. Well, yeah, I don't know. I hope we got one. We've not seen him play enough games to know if he's a good one or not. He has potential, of course, but we shall see. You know as well as I do, Dad's Spare Change, it's all about the money now. It's not about any kind of loyalty. Look at Sir Benji coming in with 5 WalkerMagnet membership. Look at him go. I mean, just look at him. Christopher Ty, G-Dub, Coin Silver, Collector Rick, and Mike Slides all got membership from our good friend and supporter of the channel, Sir Benjamin. Sir Benjamin. Thank you, Sir Benji. I appreciate you. I thank you. It's a wonderful community we got. It even, the community in itself, the people and things, that you meet and all are one thing, but the people that are the content creators in the community that put this media out there are super cool too. I have always felt that, maybe within a core group, but the creators take care of each other on that kind of stuff with memberships you know, super chat here and there and stuff of that nature. So I thank you, Sir Benji, very much. I thank you, my friend. $71D. So we will be, I do have a proxy bid on one item, so we will be bidding for someone that may not be able to be here for the auction when we get to that item. So aside from that, it is open season. $72P. $72D. Shiny 89. Shiny 89P. I'm selling one today. I had offered it to someone and I found a better one that I offered them if they would rather have, and they did take the better one. So I'm putting the other one up today. We have a $18.99 silver certificate, $1 silver certificate. It is the Black Eagle series. So yes, we will have a horse blanket, graded horse blanket, $1 silver certificate that will be in the auction today. I have all of the starting bids on Discord and in the description of this video, as well as in the comment, the community post on my channel. So you can check out what we have there. I did add a 2006 silver proof set. I'm not sure if I got that updated everywhere or not, but it will be 8 items instead of 7 with the addition of the proof set. I am going to try my best. I've got a show I'm going to next Sunday, and I am going to try to start having some bills in my auction. They may not all be large notes. I've got a beautiful $20 gold certificate that I bought that's in a smaller note. And so those also are a very good value there. I was very pleasantly surprised when I looked it up, and I did really well on it. So, and the starting, I was able to get it at a price I think might be interested to some people in the chat. Just looking at, hey, Deborah Walt, just looking at the past history of what we've sold and did some things on. So I think those could do well. So I am going to try, since I have become infatuated with currency, especially the old stuff, I am going to try to fit some in when I can. I need to be able to buy it right, and I need to be able to, hey, Jim Cantor, I need to be able to, then offer it at a price point that I think hopefully y'all would be interested in. Yep, there it is. Thank you, Shell Bell. Thank you, Shell Bell. Oh no, Martin's laughing at me. Martin is laughing at me. 72p. It's a beautiful 72. I mean, look how shiny the fields are. It's scratched up, but it has almost proof-like luster to it. trying to find Cammy something. She stepped up, you know, and then the box is just not treating her well. Got somebody put a torch to that one. You're laughing along with me. I hear you, Martin. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. All right, I'm going to take a brief little break here for the bottom of the box. Allow the suspense to build for Cammy, and I will be right back. All right, I am back. Good luck on the bottom half here, Cammy. Hopefully we can find you something. Dirty 21. It had the look. You got the look. It had the look. Thank you, Elizabeth. Let's go, says Cammy. Where's my silver? Where's the shine wire? $72. Sure I didn't miss anything. And on we go. We do have a short 8-lot auction to do after the stream if there's interest. $71 and a 72p. Yeah, I don't know if these are boxes that have been setting up for a while, or, I mean, they can't have been setting up too long because they got 2023 coins in there, but this paper is so brittle. Maybe they were setting in a hot place or something, but that paper will not tear easily, or like usual, like the NF String and Son rolls are so easy to get open. 72p. Blaze 420, how you doing? Happy Saturday to you. Happy Saturday. $71D. Come on, box. Warm on up. It has been a cold, cold box. We have not even had an NIFC yet. Go from 30, 40 NIFCs to none. What's on everybody's agenda this weekend? It seems that a large number of you spend the day watching coin shows on Saturday. It is the day. You know, Saturdays were always cartoon days when we were kids, and now Saturdays are coin days. Didn't spill a drop. Gabe, I hope you're keeping your dad and mom straight today with all their moving they're doing. Keep an eye on them. 71D. There was a pocket coin and a counter stamped in that box. 71D. Oh, I didn't put it on the board. Is that what you're leading up to? Did not put it on the board. And I did not do a final count on the NIFCs, I don't think. Oh well, we'll just go with 28. There were a bunch of them. $71D. $72. Well, you know, it's you know what they say, if you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life. So, I'll put that out there. Jason. Who would have thought JC Like Pound would be searching nickels? JC Like Pound, do you have a Buffalo nickel album? I thought you might be able to, might think that, Shilbell. I thought that might have been a valid response from you. 79. It had the look, Cammy. I'm sorry, I pulled it out of line thinking that that might have been the one. So, but it wasn't. So we move on. 72p. Well, there will be. We'll just try to make that the next one I put up in the up for grab will be the Buffalo nickel album. That seems to be a popular album. That and the Indian Head album also is a popular one. 71D. As many nickels as you search, JC, you could do a fair job of putting coins in a Buffalo nickel album out of a box hunt. As many nickels as you search. So, JC, how do you return your nickels? You do so many of them. Have you done anything with any of them to try to identify them to see if you're getting your own returns back? I don't know how big a city or towns you live close to that you might be able to diversify them a little bit and get them into other places. Like maybe if your boxes were Brinks, you knew you could open an account at another bank. It wouldn't be any trouble at all just to take nickels back, I would think. Most people would be glad to accept nickels. A truck hit a bump. Tell Martin to slow down, Valerie. What, he got a train to catch or something? Gabe, tell Martin to slow down. Tell Dad to slow down, Dad. Said WalkerMagnet said slow down. Come on, Bob. Let's do something good for Cammy. You know, let's find one of those OMG coins for Cammy. Just one. That's all we're asking for. You can do it. I know you can. True that, PTF. True that. I know when I went to Tulsa that time, goodness, 80-mile-an-hour speed limit. I was not used to that. I felt uncomfortable doing 80 when I was legally in the clear for doing 80. Had a little piece of paper fall in my discard tray. I don't like to have that floating around. But yeah, I pushed it on up to 80 and it was kind of felt uncomfortable. You know, I drive 80 occasionally, get there, you know, here in Alabama, but mostly I try to stay close to about 75. But occasionally I jump up there, but flea bag is in the winnings on the slots. He had to make a brief equipment change and he's back on track. Brief equipment change and he is back on track. 71D. My lovely daughter has supplied me with an ice cold Diet Mountain Dew. So we are good for the rest of the day now. Uh-oh, somebody get Arnie C some walkers for me, please. You can't be handicapped. You got to be able to use the oil can. The oil can's where the magic is. That's where the magic happens. Thank you, Shell Bill. You got to be able to grease that every now and then to make it work right. Just ask Fleabag. He knows. He knows. He's the one I made that for. I'm not going to tell you what kind of oil we put in it. Not going to tell you what kind of oil we put in it. Never get tired of hearing that. 73D. All right, you're good now, Arnie. You are good now, my friend. I'd never seen it say that, did it? That you didn't have enough money to do the oil can. All right, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here, Cammy. What is going on with this? What is going on with this? A little simple request there. Just give us something. Give us a shoot in there amongst us, because one of us got to have some relief. $71D. Oh, did they? Second round? Did they get him? Where did he go? I kept trying to watch some of that last night, Jim. And it was so slow with the ticker down there, you couldn't tell. You know, I would always seem to check it on after you know, and then I'd watch it for a while, and it never would. I never did see his name, so I did not know where he went. I returned back to the bank I got them from. My bank says the coins go to a distribution center from all around a 500 to 700 mile radius of Boise, gets rerolled and distributed out again. All right, okay. Well, you do pretty good, so you must not be hurting yourself. You must not be hurting yourself doing it that way because your boxes rock. For sure. $71D. 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 $73D. Yeah, I see, JC. All right, that works. Works. $71D. $10 rows to go for Cammy King. Went out on a limb, sold me out. She did the good thing. Come on now. You got time. We got time to make a turnaround. We have time to make a turnaround. $71. Well, you know, those will, just because they draft them don't mean they're going to keep them all or have them all. Don't mean they're going to keep them all. So be interested to see. I know there were offers for Milrow. I do too. You know, it has to be at least a 65 or 64 to get the EPQ. So that was a beautiful note, though, G-Dub. So I wish you luck, my friend. I wish you luck. I have gotten one back. I have another $1 silver certificate from 23 large note that I got an EPQ on. So for those of you that are not in the build, EPQ means it's a designation that you can get for the better quality bills. That means exceptional paper quality. So if you've got a really clean bill, no folds, no issues, you can get a EPQ designation on the bill, which just makes it a little more special. But yeah, I'm interested to see what it comes back as, G-Dub. I've been thinking about that note since me and you talked about it back some time ago, and so it will be interesting to see what they think about it. I know you know and understand that it's always bear bite. There's my son coming in with a 20 WalkerMagnet membership. Thank you, son. That is my #1 son, Bear Bite, better known as Jacob. Jolly Roger, Chris Helms, Woodsy, Off-Road Adventure, Lucky James Eller, Hannah Cargile, Ron Pierce, Lucky Kruckenberg, Conrad Reynolds, Freaking Awesome, Scott Christensen, all in currency collecting, The Gambit, Incognito, Jack Gallman, Silver Assassin, Bean Becky, Yacht Snab, Johnny T, Dana Watson, all gifted membership from my #1 son, Bear Bite Cargile. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate you, son. I saw you called earlier. I'm sorry I was getting right on in time to start the stream, so I wasn't able to get back with you. I hope work went good for you today. 71. Christopher Ty. Now, you can get the EPQ rating on other bills, but it has to have that rating, I think, to grade 64 or better. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you again. Thank you, Jacob. I appreciate it. $73D. $72. $71. Another $71. Reaching for my coffee and the cup was cold. There's a good reason for that. Collecting walkers with walkers. There's a 22. Haven't seen many 22s. Cammy, do you do albums? Ooh, I think we might have found one. I don't know. No, I don't know. Nope, 88. Man, that add the look. Oh, man, that is so frustrating. So frustrating. There is an almoster on the no FG for an 82. Just started. Do you need a 22? I have found a couple of these. They seem to be harder to find. I don't know if you, if there were a few coins that you needed for a Kennedy album, then I could help you out as we search, but just kind of let me know, and I can send them on. Since you are a donator, I will be having to step up on the shipping for you anyway. So if there's any particular dates you need for the Kennedys, and I find them here, I know it's kind of late to be asking you that, but Shadur, yeah, he went downhill fast. He went downhill fast. Allison liked him. She liked Colorado. They were exciting. She loved to watch them. $72. Lucky James Eller has been a member for 9 months. Thank you so much, James. You are a 9-month member of the channel. That is great. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Come on, we're down to the last 5 rows. Last 5 rows. $74D. $74D. Okay, all right, I can look for that. P and D up for, I can do that if I come across one. I found one earlier, Cammy, but it was in such bad shape, it would not, I mean, if you're doing the NIFCs, and I'm quite sure that Copper Owl or Pa or anybody would be glad to help you out with a couple of 2014. I don't keep them as like I used to. I used to have a tube of each, and I cashed them all in one day when I realized how much money was sitting down there. So, but I will continue to look. We got the other box to do. If we find one, if we find any in the NIFCs, I will try to put you a set aside. So thank you for letting me know that. Yeah, most, within reason now, please understand within reason, most people that are doing the hunts, if you got a couple coins you're looking for in an album, or most would be more than happy to try to look for those and help you. All right, Martin has landed for a minute. Whoop, whoop. Got to load up the next load. We are moving along here. 72D. $71. Yeah, I know. 2 years at a school and they retired his jersey. That, to me, there's a 2003, the first NIFC of the box. Yeah, 2 years and they retired his jersey. That was kind of unbelievable. Well, you know, though, I mean, if you're the coach's son, you got to have some perk being the coach's son. How many of you have ever mentioned those words in little league baseball or whatever the case may be? Oh, well, you know, he's the coach's son. I know you've said it. Y'all said it. I know you have. Don't back away from it. I know you've said it. Ooh. All right, last row for Cammy. Cammy, if this doesn't pan out, you will get 2 more 90s of your choice. Is that right? 2 90s or 1 90? A 90, 190. 190 of your choice to go with your goodies. Unless we find a 90 in this last row. 90 puts you out of the skunk zone, so you are probably going to be okay with that. So let me know. And I tell you what, Cammy, since you're a first-time donator, I'll put a little something extra in there. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I've got some goodies here and there. $71. All right, that's going to do it, Cammy. Oh, no. Very thoughtful of you for kicking in and helping me with the box, though. So I gave you a Walker earlier. Let's get you a Benji out for this, for the other. And then, if you're okay with it, it's not much, but these I've just been gaga over these dimes. I'm going to throw you in one of my Mint State first year Rosies. It's not much, but these are beautiful, beautiful dimes. This will be a 46 from Denver. I'm going to put that in with your goodies. I got to find you a Benji now. Lighting is not good. I tell you what, low lighting and old eyes do not jive well. Then I might have to try to see if I can pick me up some Benjis when I go. All right, we got let's see if I can get you something other than a 63. Yep, y'all stop by Nick's channel later today. He is having a special birthday stream. Well, it will be a 63. About all I've got left on Benji's. So, all right, let me do another flip for you so that I can put one of those on each side. We'll put your Benji here. We'll put your beautiful little first year Rosie there. I got your Walker and your 40 from earlier. And thanks again, Cammie, for donating and being a part of the stream. Sorry we did not find anything. Couldn't even find you enough NIFCs to sweeten the pot a little bit. But, you know, it happens every now and then. I don't like it when it happens, but it does. So what are you going to do? All right, so there's Cammie. I got you. I will get that out this week. Again, well, I'm glad. I like for people to be able to look at it in that light, you know, because it is about fun in the end. I would be fine and dandy if I came in and nobody wanted to buy the boxes. I would have fun hunting them with you guys. So I am good either way. Silver Serpent has hit the slot. There's no telling. We've had a very generous donators today, Ron. All right, so we are into auction time now. Auction time, auction time. It's great to be in auction time. And our number one item today, remember, if you would, refresh so that you can be current on the auction. I got something mislabeled here, so we're just going to run with it. But here's a set that I picked up. I bought a kind of a grab bag of stuff, and it had this stuff in there. So I'm going to try to show it to you as best I can under the camera. But this is a 1978 full set of very nice Swiss coins. Now, there is no precious metals in here. These are all copper, nickel, are, you know, made out of copper nickel, but they are very, 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 very pretty. So what did I put in your thing? I see a dime right here. Did I take more than one out? I must have. Okay. Stick that up there. All right. Prevent that from happening anymore. All right. So, is there any interest at this at starting at $1? Starting at $1. Let me go to the big scope. I got a button for that now. And let me do this. And there we go. There's the first. That is the, would be, I guess, the $half size. Jonathan Eason is in at 3. Then there is what would be the quarter size. And then that is the nickel size. and then that is the dime, and then they have a whole nother area. That's a penny, I guess. 1978. So we got a little action here. We got Shell Bell at 1, Jonathan Easton at 3. Cammy was a little bit behind at 2. She's back in action at 4. And we got Jonathan Easton at 6. Jonathan Easton at, thank you, Deborah. I've got another set, but it's one of the coins came out of it. I've got to find. So they are beautiful coins. They are clean. They will come in this. Holder. I've got them in there pretty solidly now. So, but you got the penny, I guess. You got the 5, 10, 20. Then you got 1/2 franc. Then you got a 1 full franc. You got 2 francs and 5 francs. So you got a lot of francs in there. Cammy King still in at 7. Jonathan Easton says, I'll be your man at 8. I will be your man at 8. Jonathan is at 8. Put them under here again. There's the 20, 10, 5, and I guess 1. Then you have the 1/2, the 1, the 2, and the 5. 1978, all in the set. Jonathan Easton, let's go ahead and start counting that down. Seems like we've stalled out there at $8. Jonathan Easton at 8. And going once. Now on the album, when we get to that, I do have a proxy bid, so I will be bidding for the proxy as we go along there. So just so you know, all in fair warning to Jonathan Easton at 8. And sold for 8. Thank you, sir. We'll get that out this week. Next up, we have some silver certificates. We have 3 silver certificates. We're going to start at $1. 2 of them are 35Fs, and 1 is a 57. One of the 35Fs comes in this little holder that just gives some information. I can read that just in case somebody might be interested. So it says the prized $1 silver certificate has rarely been found in circulation for over 50 years. Introduced by an act of Congress in 1878, the silver certificate were backed by silver held in the U.S. Treasury and could actually be redeemed for exactly $1 of silver bullion. So that's pretty cool. So there's 3 of them here, and they're not in great shape. One of them, the 57B is really nice. The other 35F is really nice. And then the one that came with the little depression error holder thing is not quite in as good a shape. So we have some action here. Let me catch you up with the action. Running mouth and not running auction. So we got Elizabeth at 1, Arch at 2, Shell Bell at 2, outbidded by Elizabeth at 3, who was outbidded by Arch at 4, and Martin Bowen comes in with a $10 entry, and Elizabeth Flood says, I said, I like 11. 11 sounds good to me, says Elizabeth. But Martin said, sorry, $15 for some pretty silver certificate. Here is the 57B. I don't see anything real fancy in that serial number, but it is in nice shape. Here is a 35F that was from my collection that I've added in there. That one almost was 18309. No, look good, but it's not a special serial number. We got Martin Bowen. Let's go once with Martin at 15. So this one is not a special serial number here. It's a little wrinkled. The other two are in really nice shape. So I'm going to put them all in this little little holder there. So Martin going once at 15. Thank you, Martin. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Shell Bell. Thank you, Arch. Everybody that that bid it in there. And going twice to Martin Bowen. Going twice to Martin Bowen. All in fair warning. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Those will be coming your way soon. Lot number 2 will be, what is lot number 2? That was 2. Lot number 3 is a couple Canadians. I've got an 1881H and an 1899 Canadian large cent. So here the first, we will go to the big screen. This is another dollar start. Starting to run out of these. I'm getting to the nitty gritty on them. This scope has certain areas that light better than others. So we got Elizabeth in at 1. Elizabeth's been picking these up here and there. So we got Elizabeth at 1. There's the first offering, $18.99. The next up, we have an 1881H. Let me take that out of the flip. I've got $half flip, so let me take that out. So we have Elizabeth at 1. We have Arch at 5. We have Cami King, except for that scratch on that one. That is a beautiful, beautiful example of these coins. So Copper Owl is in at 6. We have Copper Owl. That is by far, that may be the best one that we have been able to offer if it was not for the scratches. It has all the detail. 1881H, Copper Owl at 6, Cami King at 7, Elizabeth Flood at 8, Copper Owl is at 10. Copper Owl is at 10. I hate that scratches there. That really really took away from what would have been almost a gradable coin. But this one too has detail, but it just got some wear. Now, she's an old girl, you know. She's an old girl. 1899. Copper Owl at 10. Elizabeth at 11. Elizabeth has came back at 11. Elizabeth is in. Oh, don't let that happen. I've had that happen before. That's a sad day, Elizabeth. That is a sad day when that happens in the middle of the heat of the moment. To lose your internet is not a good thing. So we have Elizabeth at 11, and Copper Owl is out to his Canadian friend. Thank you, Copper Owl. That was very nice of you. Very nice of you. I did get your last auction purchase out headed your way, Elizabeth. So you should see it in a few days. And we are, Cami King jumps in. Going twice at 11. Cami King jumps in at 12. Cami King says, we're not done yet. What happened to me? I want in. I got them back in the cellophane, so I can't show them as nicely as I was. I apologize for that. Can go back to the overhead cam here. So I got them both back in flip, though Elizabeth is at 13. Elizabeth and at 13. I never really knew how nice a coin that 81H was until I got it out of the flip. Man, if that scratch was not on there, that would have been an excellent example of a brown AU or low mint state Canadian large cent from well over 100 years ago. So Anyway, we have Elizabeth Flood. Kimmy said, I had to try one more time. Don't hate me, Elizabeth. But you can have it. You can have it, Elizabeth. 13 to Elizabeth. Kimmy said, I had to give it one shot there. Of course. Martin, yes, no problemo. Sold to Elizabeth. Thank you. I'm sorry. I was trying to pull up. All right. Next we have a Libertad. Because I don't have the numbers on there. I messed up the numbering, I think. So next up we have. This was Elizabeth Flood. Coming at you. Thank you, Elizabeth. Elizabeth Flood. So next up we have a Libertad, number 4. So number 5 is going to be the Canadian maple leaf. All right, we have an 85 Libertad. Starting bid is $30. Starting bid is $30 if there is interest. So thank you, Elizabeth. Otis is in at 30. Otis says, I'm in at 30. Let me get it out of the holder here. And there she be. There she be. Let me get the bigger scope on. So there it is. There's the date, 1985. 1 ounce. Martin Bowen's in at 35. Martin Bowen is in at 35. And there is I've always loved the reverse on these with the eagle and the snake, rattlesnake. Even got fangs. You can see the fangs. Is that a sign of quality if you can see the fangs in the Libertad? Fangs on the Libertad, waiting to bite you and draw you in. And Martin has been bitten at $35. Martin has been bitten at $35. It does have edge lettering. It says Republica, Libertad Republica, I believe. There is the reverse side. And Martin, you have the bid at 35. If you would like to start counting that down until we see more action, Chicken Man, you can go ahead with that. Martin at 35. We're going north and south of the border. Martin at 35. All in fair warning to Martin Bowen. Thank you, Silver Serpent, and sold to Martin. Thank you, Martin. Next up, I have a 2015 Canadian maple leaf. There she is, a $5 Canadian coin maple leaf. 1 ounce. Pure 4 nines pure. 4 nines pure silver. 1 ounce fine silver. Starting bid at 30. Do I have anybody at 30? Martin Bowen in at 30. Shell Bell was slightly behind. Slightly behind for Shell Bell. Martin has the bid at 30. So that is below melt value. Not to mention these carry a pretty nice little premium. And Otis comes in at 33. Thank you, Otis. And Martin Bowen back at 34. Martin back at 34. So this was number 5. Silver melt is just over 33 today. Thank you, Shell Bell. I do have that on my phone now. I downloaded the Kitco app, so it is literally a couple of buttons away from being able to tell what the market's doing on metals. So NIFCs at 35. NIFC at 35. There is the reverse. I'm going to keep it in the flip, keep from scratching it up. It's in really nice shape. 9999 pure silver for 35. $35 going to net theme. $35 going to net theme. So we got 3 more items. Next up will be the album. I'm really excited about these albums. I hope you guys are too. I really saw them as an excellent opportunity to get y'all an opportunity to buy these albums. A lot of them are out of stock. You can't hardly even get them. So Shell Bell says 36. Shell Bell at 36. So I could not say no when he offered them to me. Could not say no. Hard to believe she's gone. Shell Bell at 36 for the Canadian Maple Leaf. 2015 Canadian Maple Leaf, Shell Bell at 36. Any other offers? Any other interest at 36? Do we see 37? Is there any interest at 37? Treasure Hog has landed in northwest Arkansas. 36. Let's go once at 36. Chicken Man, go once at 36 to Shell Bell. Do I hear 37? Do I see 37? Cammy King. Cammy King's in at 37. Thank you, Cammy. Thank you, Cammy. $2015 $5 coin. Don't trade it in for $5. 37 to Cammy King. Do I hear 38? Is there 38 out there? Is there 38 out there? Cammy at 37. Let's go ahead and get it counted down to 1 at least. Push the issue there. Cammy King at 37. Cammy King going once, going twice at 37. Going twice at 37. All in fair warning, last chance. Cammy King has the bid at 37. And sold. Thank you, Cammy. Thank you, Cammy. I don't think you did too bad, Cammy, with premiums on these and silver bouncing like it is. I don't think you did too bad on that. I appreciate you sticking with it. Thank you for sticking with it. Cammy King at 37. All right. Next up, we'll have the Dansco album. This is the Liberty Walking Dansco album. I'm gonna wash my hands before I handle this album. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So let's get her out here. I need to go to the other screen. So this is the Liberty Walking Liberty $50 album. Yep, thank you. That's good. So we have, what have we already got going good? So we got a net thing at 30, the proxy bid at 24. Net thing at 30, proxy bid at 31. So we are at 31 right now. Liberty Walking. Let me open it up. And I'm telling you, these are brand new albums. It was crazy. I thought, that I might be able to get them and do something, but these things are absolutely mint state. I really do think this guy bought these albums with the intent of putting all of his coins in there. Something happened, and he ended up just selling all his coinage. So I don't think there's ever been a coin put in them. I don't think that the plastic slides had been pulled out. It was almost like he cut the cellophane off of it. And then that was the last, and all the albums have been the same. So it has all the information on the back for the, for the manages on stuff. But I was just floored at the quality of what would supposedly be a used album. And so we've had some action going here. Let me just run down the list. Proxy. We got 30 from NetThing, proxy at 24, 31 from proxy. We have 35 to Copper Owl. We have Copper Owl proxy at 36. We have Copper Owl at 38. NetThing is at 40 now. NetThing is at 40. If you can find them, Fleabag. If you can find them, that is the big thing. That's why they're selling on eBay for, north of where we're at now, because some of these are hard to find. Here, just looking at the outside, find a blemish. I ask you to find a blemish on these. So this is the 7160. I also have both of the Morgan albums. I'm not sure how we will present those. More than likely, we'll do those as a set. Who would want to buy half and then maybe lose out on the next one? So we are good at NetThing. Let's start counting that down. At 40. If there's any other interest at 40, we will go from there. Liberty Walking. NetThing at 40. So you got the all the different reverses are mint marks. You got an obverse mint mark, a reverse mint mark, obverse and reverse on the 1917 Walkers. So this would be a beautiful book for somebody to get their collection started with. And we're going twice now with NetThing at 40. NetThing at 40. All in fair warning to NetThing at 40. Yeah, would y'all like me to just give you the list of what I have that will be coming up at some point during the auctions over the next several weeks, I can do that if you're interested. I can give you the list of what I have. And sold the net theme for $40. Thank you, sir. I will get that to you this week. I think you made a good purchase there. Please see Discord note. Oh, Discord note there. Thank you for clarifying that, Dad Spare Change. I didn't think about that. Okay, Shell Bell. All right. So let's see. I will give you the list of what I got that will be coming in upcoming auctions. So I have the Lincoln Cents. It is the same condition as the other. It goes all the way to 2021, I believe. The one you bought from me is better condition, Pa. The one that I have graded was a what I feel like is a lower condition. I will show it to you in just a second. So I have Lincoln Cents. I have Eisenhower dollars that include the proofs. I have two just blank nickel albums. So if you got nickels, these don't have the date. I have the Jefferson nickels, including the proof-only issues. I have Liberty nickels. I have Washington Statehood quarters. I have Liberty dimes, Mercury dimes, Roosevelt dimes, Liberty Head quarters. Yeah, Liberty Head quarters. I have Kennedy's. I have Franklin. I have both Morgan dollars. I have the Peace, Indian Head cents, and Liberty Head half dollars. All of those will be coming to you. The Buffalo nickel and the quarter album is spoken for. So that's what we will see at a later date. Paul, that bill's coming up right now. So and you are asking the question. So this next up is a graded Black Eagle. The one that I got for you, Pa, I think is a couple grades above this one, in my opinion. I think it had much better paper quality, and so yours will be a better overall, I believe. So, but there's no difference. It's the same FR number, 233, same bill with the same signatures. It's just in better condition. Better condition. So we got a $18.99 silver certificate. It is called the Black Eagle, and the name kind of speaks for itself. This is a Choice Fine 15. Wholesale on this is about $130. I think I started it at $135. I believe I started it at $135 if there's interest. If there's interest. I am trying to collect these based on the FR number. So now Pa, I thought I was trying to see if you were interested in the same bill but from the coin shop at a better grade. If you are happy with this one, then I will keep the other one and have it graded for myself. So I'm good either way, whatever you want to do. You let me know, and if not, I will pull this one and ship this one to you. And if you would rather have the one in better quality, And I have it. I've got it right here. I'll let you look at them. You tell me what you want to do. We will work with you here at the WalkerMagnet channel if I can find my bill box. I will let you make the call. I know you're streaming, so. So this is the one that I bought, Pa. You did. You want them both. Okay. All right. Well, we can do that. This is the difference. You can see the lighter, less staining on the paper quality. So there's both of them. So I'm going to have to pull this lot then, everybody. We're going to take this one away, and then, Paul, I'm going to have that one graded for you. But there's the difference in them. They're the same bill, same FR number, same everything. But this one is just a little bit better quality. And so I would think this one may be in the VF range, and this one was in the fine range. Yeah, lower serial number, that's true too, Dad. So you got both of them, Pa, they're yours. And so we will talk again. You've already told me that, yeah, you might better, you're late. You had already told me you want it graded. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send you the one that I have graded, and then I'm going to send the other one off to be graded for you. I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I did not think I thought you wanted one or the other. So with that being said, we'll pull that lot. Pa's already bought it. I thought we were just going to add the extra money to cover the cost for the other bill. So, all right, so we'll do that. And next up and last item for the day is a 2006 proof set starting at $35. It is the 9-coin set. Again, the box quality on these has been really good. The ones that I've got coming up later, not so good. But anyway, so in this one you have the 2006 silver proof dime and $half with the, I'm going to try this, Sacagawea. No, thank you, Pa, for clearing that up. I would have been very embarrassed if I'd sold a bill you had already paid for. So we got shell bell at 35, arch is in at 36, shell bells at 37, arch at 38. So we are at 38 now. Here are the quarters in the lot. You have the Nevada, North Dakota, Nebraska, Colorado, and South Dakota. Those are the quarters. We have arch at 38. Lisa D comes in at 39. How you doing, Lisa? Lisa D at 39. I can't show these under the scope with the lighting. It might not do real well, but they're beautiful coins as always in these proof sets. So you get the 5 silver quarters, 90% silver quarters with the COA. COA gives you all the information. So we've got 90% silver on all the silver coins, 75% copper on the nickel, 25% nickel. So you get the COA with this proof set, and we have shell bell is at 40 now. Shell bell is at 40. Thank y'all for the interest. Appreciate you very much. Shell bell is at 40. See, I've also got to do the EOSs. Did we hit 100? I didn't look. I'm okay. My daughter's birth year. I have quarter sets, not the full set yet. Okay, cool. Well, that's a worthy cause there, Lisa D at 41. Lisa D at 41. Lisa D in at 41. Thank y'all very much for the interest. (2006) silver proofs. I have 2 full quarter albums of silver proof. They are absolutely beautiful. Lisa D going once. Chat double tasking today. I understand. Sometimes I get I'm doing double chat and I put the wrong comment in the wrong chat. Shell Bell is out to Lisa D. Thank you, Shell Bell. Lisa D, it is yours as we go along. If we have no more interest, Lisa D is in at 41. Going once to Lisa D. Going once to Lisa D. All in fair warning. Last call for alcohol. Lisa D at 41. And sold. Thank you, Chicken Man, for handling all that. And Lisa D, congratulations on filling the spot for your daughter's birthday year. That's awesome. All right, we are down to the nitty gritty, ladies and gentlemen. We got 2 likes to go. I'll tell you what, we're going to go ahead and do the 100 likes first. Then we will run the EOS. I have started doing at least a 90%er for my members only in one of the EOS drawings. So that will be going out. The 40%er in EOS 1 today is going to be one from Jim Thompson. Very generous of Jim to send me some 40s to use. And then we have a 90%er. A Walker. We got a 43 Walker in, not in the greatest of shape, but it is a 43 Walker for the 100 likes. Let's get that going first. We'll get this thing wrapped up and get over to Pa's place. Now, 2 minutes on these last giveaways. So you got 2 minutes to get in. We got 46 people in. 46 people in, 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes. Now, why is that not? I hate it when it does that. I know I clicked on it. It did. Yes, Silver Shocker. I have another one, but it's not. I'm missing a coin out of it. I don't know. I got to look and see. I thought they were both 4 complete sets, but the other set's missing a coin, so I got to look into that. So got 1 minute and 24 seconds, only 2 minutes on these giveaways, 2 minutes to go. You got 1 minute, 18 seconds to go out of that. Okay, Elizabeth, y'all check Elizabeth out a little later. She might have a live stream for you. Mike Clyde, how are you doing? Crafty Dragon, Foo Bars in the house. 1 minute to go. We got 1 minute. We got 33 people in, 48 people in the chat. If you've already won a giveaway, you are not eligible. You are eligible for the first EOS and then members only for the last EOS. So 43 seconds to go. 100 likes. 100 likes. We actually hit a 103. I knew y'all could do it. I says to myself, Walker, go ahead and do that. You know they're going to do it. You know, you just know. You just know they're going to do it. Swap over to the other screen. We'll get, not that other screen, that other screen. We are getting down to the nitty gritty here. 9 seconds to go. 9 seconds. The coin pimp got in. Nice. Nice. 9 seconds to go. All right, here we go, everybody. Y'all can see, I can see, that you can see that we can pick a winner now. Now, why has that got that blocked out? I'm going to refresh it again. We can pick a winner now. You just got to let me do it. All right, there we go. Picking a winner. Good luck, everybody. You're welcome, Lisa D. And Cammy King has done snuck in there and said, if you can't find me silver, I'm going to win silver. So you got 3 90s out of that, Cammy. Not too shabby. You did all right, Cammy. Congratulations. I will get that in. I'm shipping everything this week. Going to be a big shipping week. Getting all the giveaways out and stuff, so we will get her done. We got Cammy King. We're going to complete that. Now we got to go to, that was 100 light. We got to go to EOS. This is open to everybody, even if you've won one earlier in the stream, this EOS is open to everybody, and then we will do a members only EOS for the next and final giveaway. Next and final giveaway. Brian and the twins, I will shoot you an email how things went there on the auction, just to make sure we're clear on that. Minute and 28 seconds to go. Minute 28. We got a 46 seconds to go. $30 seconds. Yeah, he got it in just before your limit hit, Brian, so sorry about that. He hit your limit right before it got in. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 40%er from Jim Thompson is going to Ron Pierce. Congratulations, Ron. And we're going to do this one more time, and then we'll be done. One more time. This is members only. Complete that. Congratulations to Ron. I don't know why this thing locks up so much. And now we got members only. So you have to be a member, sub, or mod to be able to win this one. So we're going to do that another 2 minutes, and I'll let you go. Members only and mods are eligible, so jump on in. You can go ahead and exclamation GAW if you would like, and you are not a member. It will not, should not count you in there. So I have it set up to only recognize members only for this one. So here's your chance for what did I give y'all this time? A Walker, nope, a Benji, 54 Benji from Denver, 54 Denver. Hey, Ricky Visconti. Man, you just missed all the auction goodies, Ricky. Got a minute and 10 seconds to go. Have I not sent you one, Otis? Surely to goodness you won something from me. $56 seconds to go. There's Super Collector. You have to be a member, but you can go ahead and do your exclamation GAW and get in on the giveaway. This is for members only. And you got 29 seconds to go. It's okay. You can still put it in. It doesn't do anything. Oh, well, good, Ricky. Doesn't do anything if you do that, so I have no problemo with that. Got 4 seconds to go, and then we will wrap this bad boy up today. 4 seconds to go, and it's going to do that to me, so we'll just leave that second on there. I don't see anybody. I've got 33 members in. That's pretty cool, to be honest with you. And the members only drawing will go to Captain Vic. I'm done. We are done, Super Collector. We are fixing to turn it over to Pa's spare time for the rest of the afternoon. I start at 11 a.m. and then we go until, I try to stop as close to 2 as I can. We ran a little bit over today. Hey, Sharon Bond. Yep, ran a little bit over today, but that's all right. Pa understands. See, now we can do a raid over to Pa's place. So everybody do that. WalkerMagnet raid. Thanks everybody for being in today. I want to say a special thank you to my mods and Chicken Man and Shell Bell. Chicken Man helped me run the auctions. And right there, Martin's Treasure Hunting comes in. Oh, Michael Erickson. I see the picture now. Sorry about that. Michael Erickson jumps in with 5 WalkerMagnet membership. Martin's Treasure Hunting. Kevin, Show Me, Digging Up Dirt with 2 Jameses, Gina R. all got membership from Michael Erickson. Thank you, Michael. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. It is time to close her down for this week. I hope to see you all again Tuesday night at 6. We have another box. Will be the sister box to the one that we had. William E. has already spoken for that box, so we are sold out for Tuesday night. Probably do a little something extra too to fill in. I like to try to get a good 2 hours in on Tuesday. So if you're not busy Tuesday night, come see us. We'll be back on around 6. If it should happen that Hunting Southwest Ohio streams Tuesday night, that's okay, Michael. We missed you. Then I will move it to Wednesday at 4 p.m. So we'll stream either way. So you guys have a good rest of your weekend. Stay dry, stay warm, or cool, depending on where you're at. And we'll see you next time. I appreciate you all. Bye, everybody.